Welcome everyone, tall and small, to my vlog, a little bit of everything. My name is Virginia Legros, and today I'm going to tell you the story about how a shy tomboy became a adventurous model. So it all started when my best friend decided to sign us up for Miss Maryland USA 2014, 15, some year around there. And as a tomboy, I'm thinking, what, you, like, pageants? Like, no, I don't want to do that, ugh. But I'm such an open-minded person that I was like, okay, maybe, like, if you want to do it, like, we can do it, whatever. Just do all the paperwork and I'll just show up. So she comes over Friday night and tries to sign me up, but apparently all my pictures in my phone are of me going, or it's somebody so close to me that like you can't crop them out for a headshot. So she just signs me up like that, just no picture, whatever. And then they call me Saturday morning on my way to work, and they do like an on the phone interview. It's like, why do you want to be the next Miss Maryland? What do you love about your state? Like questions like that. And thankfully she prepped me the night before, because I wouldn't have known what to say, because I don't want to be the next Miss Maryland. So like, what do you say to that question? So anyways, by 5 p.m. they call me and they're like, hey, you're a finalist in Miss Maryland. Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow morning for orientation. So Sunday morning I go to orientation and I'm like, oh shit, this is real. We're really doing this. Oh my gosh. So it kind of just all sinks in and I'm like, oh, I gotta get ready. I gotta do things. There's things you have to do. So right outside of orientation, there was a photographer taking pictures for headshots. So I was like, okay, like I need a headshot, so let me just do that. So I get a couple pictures and they're fine. I mean, I don't care if I win. I don't care what happens. I just don't want to trip on stage. That's my biggest thing. So they're fine. They're not perfect, but it's whatever. And then after the pageant, I was like, oh, this is actually fun. This is not what I thought it'd be like. It's actually pretty cool. I'm no pageant girl, but like these girls are amazing. I mean, the things that they're doing with their lives is like, whoa, you're only this year old and you're doing all of this? Man, I'm this year old and I just show up to work every morning. Like, it was crazy. So I signed up for another pageant, but I needed a better headshot. So I reached out to a photographer, a local photographer. I think I paid him like $50 and he just gave me a whole rack of pictures, and that was a good deal at that point. So yeah, so I got the pictures back and I was like, whoa, that's me, like that's awesome, like I look great, oh my god. And then I wanted more of that. So I signed up for Model Mayhem, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a website that connects models to photographers, and they usually just exchange print for pictures. What was it called? Trade for print. TPF. TFP? Either way. So I give you my time and you have a model, and in exchange you give me the pictures that I helped you create. And that's, sometimes they pay, but that's such a ripoff, because if you can get it for free, why not? So I did a lot of that, and then I was so like into it. I wanted so many of those pictures. It was kind of like an addictive thing. Like every time I opened up a new picture, I was like, that looks amazing, I want more. But a lot of these people didn't, how do I put this? They didn't capture what I wanted. So the pictures to me look like shit. So I was booking more pictures to try and get more of that feeling of, oh, these are amazing. But I was getting less of that. So I was booking more, and it was just a whole bunch of guys just trying to be like, hey, take your shirt off and I'll give you great pictures. And I was like, I think we're done for the day. Thank you very much. Have a nice life. And in the end, the pictures looked like shit anyways. So I was just so discouraged. I was so sick and tired of being asked to be naked all the time. So I just quit. I said, forget this. I don't want to do this. This industry sucks. I don't know why anybody wants to do this. And I quit. And then a year, let's say a year and a half later, I saw one of my pageant friends on Facebook, and she had amazing pictures. I mean, these were drop dead gorgeous. She's very pretty. It's not hard, but the pictures, they captured the pretty stuff, and it was just amazing. So I asked her, like, hey, how did you get these pictures? You know, who's your photographer, blah, blah. And this was at the time where I had already moved to Virginia Beach to go to school, and she lives in Maryland. So she told me about this group called, what were they called? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on what they were called. I'll probably just put it in the comments because I'll remember at that point. But she was a part of this all-girls group, all-girls modeling group. So the models are female, the photographers are female, the makeup, the hair artists, they were all girls. So chances of them asking me to take my top off, pretty low. So I reached out to the CEO, the owner, and said, hey, I saw these pictures. I think they're amazing. I would love to be a part of your group. Like, how do I go about doing that? And she said, it's a $200 fee up front. That's it. I will never ask you for anything else. We meet every other weekend, and we take different styles of pictures, and it's a lot of fun, and join. So I gave her, I mean, I'm a college student at this point, so I gave her like $20 every week or something like that. And I went up to Frederick, Maryland, which is like 4 or 5 hours away from Virginia Beach. Every other weekend, I stayed at my parents' house, and I took pictures. And the first weekend was Halloween weekend. It was like a Halloween themed thing. So I show up, I do all the, it was fun. I met a couple of girls, I did all the stuff. And then I got the pictures back a week later, something like that. And the first one I opened up, I was like, oh, these are amazing. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. And Carla was the photographer, and I will always call Carla because she does an amazing job every single time. I went back every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks I got pictures back. They were gorgeous every single time. There was never a time. There was like a scene that I made like less than the other ones, but they were still very good pictures. There was nothing wrong with them. It was just a personal preference. I like the way that I look in this scene more than in this scene. That's it. But she did amazing every time. Carla from Frederick, amazing. And then, as you can expect, a all-girls group, one girl said something that the other girl didn't like, and so the whole group blew up, and they split in half between I'm siding with her because I agree with what she said, and I'm siding with her because I agree with what she said, and I'm in the middle. Like, can't we all just be friends? Can't we just take pictures and hang out and enjoy our day? Like, nope. Okay. So the group split. Divine. That's what it was called. It was called Divine Live, something like that. Anyways, yeah. So I was like, okay, well, I had found such a great little group with an amazing photographer that I didn't want to like do anything with anybody. I was so worried, protective about which photographer I worked with because I had so many people and I didn't want to go through all that again. So I said, forget it, you know, like I will have my neighbor take pictures of me with the cool camera that I bought, and that'll be it. I just don't care anymore. And then, as I mentioned in my last video, I go to the Art Institute of Virginia Beach at this point, and we have a photography program. So I told a couple of photography students that I really like, I said, look, I'm a model, or I model, either way. If you need a model for your project, just let me know. And I can do whatever. I can stand in a dark corner and look sad, or I can do like a whole bunch of artistic stuff. I mean, I'm pretty flexible. So if you want me to like catch my skirt and lift one leg and swoon at the same time and be off balance the whole time, I can do that too. Whatever you need, I can do it. And I met a couple of the students, and they were really cool, and none of them asked me to take my top off, so that was a bonus. And we all just became friends, and yeah, I just helped them with all their projects, which was really cool because my school's super small. I mean, it's a floor and a half, and the half is all culinary. So it's a whole floor. And I'm posted like a little bit throughout the whole school because like the fashion field trips, the the one teacher takes all the pictures, so he'll like have us on the board, and I'm in like a bunch of different pictures, and then in the photography board I'm on a couple different pictures because I've helped 1, 2, 3 with their projects, and then the student housing, the head of student housing took the pictures of our rooms because we were the cleanest, and kind of advertised with our bedroom. So, I mean, it's not me personally, but it's my stuff. But yeah, and then I graduated, and then I had a baby, and now here we are. Now Adam, my fiance, likes taking pictures, which is pretty cool because Chloe and I get to benefit. We just kind of hang out and he takes pictures. So that's my modeling career. I spent the whole time saying that I'm not a model, I just model, because I've never gotten paid for it. So it's like saying that I'm a construction worker versus like I just build a birdhouse, you know. I model, but I'm not a model. Well, there comes a point where you've been doing something for so long and people come to you for everything that you're like, I'll just take the title. So I am a model. It's fun stuff. But anyways, keep this short to the point. That is my big story. That's how I got to where I am today. And if you have any questions about modeling, pageantry, anything I just mentioned, feel free to comment or find me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, Google, Pinterest, Snapchat, all them stuff. Pageantry is not what you think. It's not girls competing against each other and, you know, like just trying to sabotage each other. It's more of a sisterhood of girls who will support you and will tell you your bra strap is showing, and they'll help you fix it. Because at the end of the day, you're only competing against yourself. I mean, once you're out there, you do your best, and if your best isn't cutting it, then it's not their fault. It's your fault. So, but yeah, again, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'm going to end this because I'll keep rambling. So you guys have a lovely day, enjoy your life, and just be your best self. Bye.